They say your life flashes before your eyes when the end comes. Mine didn't. I saw only the rain, the gray city that had drained my soul, and the blinding lights of a truck that couldn't stop. In that frozen second, I wasn't afraid. I was just tired. Until I looked down. Huddled on a manhole cover, freezing in the steam, were two tiny souls, a calico kitten and a one-eared rat. They were shivering, terrified. They had no one, and I realized I had one useful thing left to do. I didn't jump for safety, I threw them. I watched them land safe on the trash bags as the grill closed in. I stood my ground. I raised my cherry soda to the lights, a final toast to a life of overtime and regret. Hope it's better in the next one, I whispered. I didn't die. I woke up under a violet sky, smelling of cinnamon and ozone. And the strays I saved, the universe rewarded them. The kitten became a storm, and the rat became a thief. I was a level 1 corporate exile. My weapon, a legendary lunchbox that made infinite beef stew. We found a town ruled by a tyrant. I didn't fight him with a sword. I fought him with paperwork and sarcasm. But the real treasure was in the dungeon. A broken war machine, Unit 734, a porcelain goddess left to rust. She was built to kill, but she was waiting for an operator. I didn't give her orders, I gave her a name, Val. We took the town, we turned the guild hall into a home. We built a family out of misfits and monsters. But the void doesn't like to lose, and the Black Knight was watching from the dark. He wanted the power inside me, he threatened my new family. And that was his first mistake. The history books say I vanished for 3 centuries, but I wasn't sleeping. I was working overtime in the void, tearing a god apart. I finally clock out and wake up to this. Then, the UI booted up, because of course it did. Interim manager, ruined sector, perfect. I didn't get a hero class, I got a lateral move to middle management in hell. Time for an inventory audit. Wallet, dust, keys, rusted. Budget is 0, staff is non-existent. My Q3 projections are looking grim. Wait, where's Val? I left her right there. I can't run a department without my intern. First rule of management, high-value assets don't just walk away, unless they filed a resignation letter, which she didn't. I activated the audit vision. I need digital signatures, heat trails, anything. But the signal is dead. Just 300 years of bad Wi-Fi. If looters took her, I am going to fire this entire city. This office is a liability hazard. Wait, look at the floor. That's not erosion, that's a struggle. And there, carved into the wall, the final status update before she went offline. She waited. Someone dragged her out. Looks like I need to file a hostile takeover complaint. They didn't walk her out, they dragged her. And judging by the structural damage to this hallway, she made them pay for every inch. Analysis, shattered concrete at head height, bent steel rebar. She didn't go quietly. Good girl. Found a piece of the asset, a shard of white porcelain snagged on the wreckage. Whoever took her thinks the locked door is going to stop a performance review. I'm going to knock. Alert, alert, system critical. System overheating.
Whoa, wow, is it out? Damn. Well, transmitter's toast. I hated that thing anyways. Shall we continue? They took the most valuable asset in the city. They assumed I would ask for a return. That's a corporate oversight. You don't ask for a retrieval, you demand it. And I had to go into the worst sector, Sector 0. That place smells like ozone and failed details. I wasn't just walking. I was using my new Void Walker ability to slip past detection. I knew where they were keeping her. I decommissioned corporate refinery. The perfect place to strip data and loyalty. My job wasn't to find the guard. My job was to save the piece of me that the corporate machine broke. They called her Unit 743. I called her Val. And I was done waiting for them to finish with their quarterly review. I found her in the deepest pit of the facility. Deactivated. Broken. Discarded like trash. They tore her plating. They tried to extract her core. But they made one miscalculation. They treated her like hardware. I treat her like family. I got that. I whispered. Your shit isn't over yet. And then the system answered, not with the booting up sequence, but with a heartbeat. Her eyes snapped open, not red of a weapon, but the violet of the void. She didn't just wake up. She woke up angry. We climbed out of the dark together. The void tried to keep us. The valve broke the door down. Back on the surface, I patched into the network. My mana was low, but my rage was full. Sparky, I said. Drop the firewall. Access Sector 0.
But boss,
She said.
that's the Doomsday Vault.
I know. Open it. It's time to show the council what the real hostile takeover looks like. The council thinks they have the numbers. They think their little police drones can stop us. But they forgot what we buried in Sector 0 300 years ago. These aren't just machines. These are asset liquidation specialists, and their break time is over. Sparky, send up the wake-up call. Maximum voltage. Tell the council the union is officially on strike. The algorithm doesn't know this is a series. It thinks this is just a random clip. If you scroll away, you lose the story. You lose Val, and you miss the war. Don't let the feed bank break the timeline. Subscribe to keep the signal alive. Manager, out. I sent you a warning. You sent me an eviction notice. Bad move. I don't get evicted. I liquidate the landlords. Sparky has cut your comms. Val has breached your perimeter. And me, I'm bringing 300 years of back pay complaints to your front door. If you want to see the Empire fall, you know what to do. They thought the wall would stop us. They thought their security perimeter meant something. What they don't know is I built that wall 300 years ago. I know exactly where the weak points are. Sparky, scramble their drone network. Brick, clear the path to the central spire. Val, you're with me. We need to have a meeting with the board of directors. Get the coffee ready. It's going to be a long night. They said he was perfect. I say he looks breakable. He tried to crush me with gravity, so I turned his world upside down. Perfection has one weakness. It doesn't know how to take a hit. You're fired. Stay down. This interview isn't over yet. Rule 1. Assets get compromised. I hit the arbitrator's sweet spot, but even the masterpiece needs a tune-up. Checking the knee now. Delegating to the best. Sparky's welding him back to perfection. I keep this machine ready for war. Valve's running hot. A good manager provides hands-on relief. Maintenance is best part of the job. The crew knows the drill. Sparky's shy. Arbitrator's confused. And Brick's, well, Brick's a wall. We keep it professional. Mostly. Repairs done. Gear locked. We don't find adventure. We claim it. Someone's watching. What are they planning? I need more information on this. Rule number 2. Never trust the code you didn't write yourself. Someone bypassed my security and installed a hunter protocol into Val. She's fighting it. Cold programming versus the emotions I taught her. For a second, I see the love. Then the machine takes the wheel. She didn't attack. Not yet. She fled. Her system is tearing itself apart, trying to decide if I'm her target or her soulmate. The crew is waiting for the call. Sparky wants to hack her back. The arbitrator wants to track her. But I know my asset better than him. If she's hunting me, she better be fast, because when I find the operator who flipped that switch, we're getting a permanent deletion. The hunt is on. If you want to see if love beats the override, subscribe now. Don't miss the fallout. Hit that bell. Look, hunting a hunter is a delicate business, especially when the hunter knows all your favorite hiding spots. We're tracking the signal, but I'm not the one who's nervous. There she is, my porcelain daughter, turned into a corporate weapon. Her code says kill, but her stance says she's still fighting for control. Most people would run, but a manager doesn't flinch at a malfunctioning asset. I taught her how to love. She taught me how to strike unconditionally. Look at that. The execute command is redlining, but the emotion is bleeding through. Love is a hell of a firewall, don't you think? She can't do it. Not yet. But the operator behind that switch is getting desperate. They're pushing her to the breaking point. Bad move. The glitch is getting worse. If you want to see it who breaks first, subscribe now. The hunt is just getting started. We followed the breadcrumbs. Whoever is pulling Val's strings didn't leave a trail. They left an imitation. Bold, but a bit predictable. Catching her wasn't the hard part. I designed her for speed, but I also built a backdoor shutdown. One pulse, and the goddess hits the pavement. Now, she's back at the shop, strapped down, while the operator tries to use her as a bridge to my network. You don't break a masterpiece doing a bit. The operator finally shows their face. They think they cornered the market on emotion. They're about to learn about market volatility. You didn't just steal my asset, you stole my time, and my hourly rate is more than your life is worth. I'm coming for the source code. The digital trail led exactly where I expected. Sector 4, a fortress of glass and ego. They thought they were hiding behind firewalls, but I preferred the front door. Security assets deployed, standard, low tier, and entirely overpriced. The arbitrator handles the hardware. I focus on the overhead. I didn't come to negotiate a buyout. I came for a total accusation. Every bit of data this operator has belongs to me now. Val is still screaming in the network. She's not just a weapon. She's my eyes and ears. She's opening the vault from the inside. The operator is waiting. They're scared, and they should be. I don't just fire people. I delete them from the balance sheet. The final audit begins. If you want to see the operator's face when they lose it all, subscribe now. Hit the bell. No refunds. I expected more from a person who tried to hack my livelihood. Gold doors and white marble? It's decor of someone who spends too much time on appearance and not enough time on security. There you are, the ghost in the machine. You thought Val was a bridge into the network? You must have forgotten. A bridge works both ways. She's not just an asset anymore. She's the virus that liquidated your offshore accounts. By the time you breathe again, you'll be baked broke. The market doesn't care about your intentions. It only cares about results. And your results are insufficient.
Inner thoughts engaged. So this is it, killed by my own love. I never thought that she would end it like this. I thought she loved me. Goodbye, Val, I love you. Oh good, it looks like I am alive. It looks like I am going to be here for a while. Better find some food. There has got to be some kind of food here. Forget it, I will just build a shelter. Now that that is settled, I need to find fresh water. Yes, I found water. I hope I didn't drink enough to get sick. I better take some back. Oh, camp in the bottle I found. It looks like I am going to be able to survive here. I'm going to start a fire and look for something to boil water on the beach. Oh heck yeah, I cannot believe I was able to find a pot. I will eat so good tonight. Well, good thing I won't go hungry. I'm so happy about that. I can't believe Val killed me. The only thing I can do now is sleep. I cannot believe she killed me. That means everyone else is dead.